We are inside and under the roof tonight here at Rogers Centre in Toronto, Ontario. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. Tim Anderson looks to keep up the pace in the AL batting title race right after this. Dylan Bundy, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last three starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Pitch on the way. Lorenzo Cain is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
A high fastball is in there. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Hoskins in foul ground, and no one can get there. He'll try it again.
Oh, man, that's a frustrating one as a hitter. That pitcher missed right there. He did not want to hang that breaking ball with 2 strikes, and you foul it away. You have to regroup. You're not seeing that again.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
The second baseman.
That's what you want your leadoff hitter to do every time. He wastes a lot of pitches, makes the pitcher work, then to cap it off, he drives one for a double. That might be one of the best at-bats we'll see all game long.
That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Cain is on his way home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
Love everything about that play right there. Nobody's at fault. Just great execution by the defense. I saw the third base coach waving him around, and I totally agreed with it.
And here's Christian Yelich now, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 delivery. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ozuna is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, every person that bought a ticket tonight came to see one thing, and that's the guy on the mound. But I'll tell you what, from an offensive standpoint, this is what you live for. Who's going to make the adjustments offensively to put quality at bats against this guy? Do they have to get him early? Can someone work themselves into a big count to drive a ball in the gap late? I am so fired up to see this offense take on this monster.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
In the air, down the line in left. And Ozuna will make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for the... Now at the plate is Adam Frazier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Jays,
here's the
second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Fouled away. A 1 pitch on its way. Hit in the air out to center field. King is there, and he has it for the first out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He's coming off a month where he had double-digit totals in home runs. If you're looking at one category and you like the long ball, this is the guy to watch. One of the best power threats in the game right now.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He had a strong showing at the plate in the first half, currently sitting in 3rd place in the league's batting race.
Yeah, well within striking distance to get himself a batting championship title here. He's going to have to put together a nice second half to get it done, though.
And with a batting average over the 400 mark over his last 10 games, it's a little scary to think that he might be getting better at the plate as the season progresses.
Yeah, you watch this guy knock the donut off the bat. He strides to the plate with nothing but confidence, and rightfully so. He's been swinging a hot bat lately. Last 10 games really has turned it up a notch.
Into the box, Bryce Harper, and what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yeah, he's just off the league lead in the batting race. He's in the top 5 in that category, but he is out in front in home runs and ribbies, so we'll see if he can make a push for the Triple Crown.
And he's really continued to look great in the second half of the season. Over the last 10 games, hitting over 300.
No surprise this guy found himself in the All-Star game in the Midsummer Classic. He absolutely had a...
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. 1, 2, 3, Jays. We are still scoreless. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Jake Marisnick comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. His past history with Dylan Bundy, just a 1 for 9. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Here it comes. No score here as we play inning number 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Next, it'll be Tyler Flowers. First offering. Good curveball there. Gets the swing and miss. Rocket to third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We'll go to the... And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Line to the right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. And now, George Springer. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. Now the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Headed after it is Mazzara. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Batting 6.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring in a perennial MVP candidate for years to come, Rhys Hoskins. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Taken in by Flores. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side. And the next in is Johan Camargo. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. Count.
Popped up. Davis into foul territory, and this is going to be a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. Anderson picks it up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Abraham Toro trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. The pitch. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. In now is Lorenzo Cain. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. In is Aaron Hicks, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Next, it'll be Travis d'Arnaud. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Mazzara's on his horse. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. J.D. Davis the next to bat. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Lifted in the air out to left. Yelich is under it, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Now the first pitch. Wilmer Flores is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Skied into very shallow right. Harper coming on. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first down. Enos Christian Yelich flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. He's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox fourth. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Grounded up the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is, and that'll bring in Adam Frazier back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
1-1. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Sent on the ground out to second. Flores is there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
And that was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side. Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And another foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away. Here's Bryce Harper now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Fouled off. Again, a 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
Jake Marisnick is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. All even now, 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Pitch is popped up. Darno is there, and that retires the side. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now, that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
That's in there, and the Jays look to have extra bases on their first hit of the game.
Dan, he took that right back in his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of the ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
George Springer stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. High pop-up. Flores waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And that'll bring up Rhys Hoskins. Porcello sets. Here's his offering. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field. A base hit. Throw won't get him.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. Popped him up. Toro moving to his left. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So next to hit is Travis d'Arnaud. Flew out last time up. He's set. Here it comes. As he'll swing and pop this one up near second base. Flores is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So digging in, the switch hitter, Johan Camargo. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Popped up. And there's the first out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And stepping in, Abraham Toro struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
And it's quickly 0-2.
Yeah, he's got these hitters in the proverbial rocking chair right here, pushing the throttle and pulling it. Nice change of speeds.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out. And
Now
with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. Adam Frazier is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And there's ball one. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Next to dig in, Tim Anderson. He bounced out last time up.
Anderson.
And now the first pitch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
The 1-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging.
Count 1 and 2.
Hit back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Now Wilmer Flores. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy. Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
Ball 1 strike.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. The tag, and he is out at second.
The batter.
Here's Corey Seager. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Bounce to first. Hoskins has it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So now into the box is Bryce Harper. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Shoots this down the right field line. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Number 20.
Here's Marcell Ozuna, a hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Popped up. Flores is calling for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. George Springer, the next to hit. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Flores has it. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game. And now here is Nomar Mazara. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
The 1-1 home.
That's ball two.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And here's a fastball taken too low, and he works the count to 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Full count now, 3-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Mike Mayers is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. First pitch of the AB now.
Myers.
The 0-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Counts even at 2-2 to Marisnik. The 2-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Next up, Tyler Flowers. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's a .333 hitter. In there for strike 1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a dive, but he's back in. Now the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He can bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with the 0-2. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing. So here's Johan Camargo. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And there he goes towards second. In there, now the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. The 3 of us. Jordan Brewer will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. Pitch on the way. Hit hard up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Up next,
I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Archie Bradley takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Flores to his left. He's there. And there's one down now.
Up next to the Blue Jays.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Now here's the first offering. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Next up is J.D. Davis. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he swings right over the top of this one. 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The 1-2 pitch. To the left side, but it's well foul. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that is off the wall. A run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roy. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
So here's Adam Frazier as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Kane. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. So stepping in is Johan Camargo, and his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball, 1-1. Here it comes. And he pumps the fastball by him here, 1-2 now. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. So he got him swinging. Johan Camargo becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Devin Williams answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Standing in now, Abraham Toro. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Now, this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the ninth right here. He is throwing absolute fun.
Throw on the first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Blue Jays earn the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Mike Mayers earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Rick Porcello is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the Red Sox, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri. Inside the Show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East, the Yankees knocked out 10 hits as a team as they took down the Red Sox on the road 8-5. The Indians totaled 11 hits as they beat the visiting Rays 8-6. The Tigers grabbed 13 hits in the game as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 8-6. The Angels combined for 10 hits as a team as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 4-3. The Seattle Mariners totaled 13 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics 10-3. Dylan Floro collected his 5th win in relief as the Marlins downed the Padres 6-5. That now makes 8 straight wins for the team. The Atlanta Braves got 11 hits overall as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 7-3. The Chicago Cubs went deep 4 times as they beat the Cardinals on the road 7-6. The Dodgers hit 3 long balls as they grabbed a win in extras over the Giants 5-4. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.
Mm-hmm.